So it's that time again where a lot of people in sports media are bored with a lot of things. So they want to stir up random ass trade packages in the NBA to cause some controversy. And it works. Now, Bill Simmons said on this podcast that Ingram was to blame for the Pelicans' struggles and they should trade him. Bill Simmons is an idiot.
There appears to be a lot of it's still Ingram's team moments where
it's like
I'm with
Ingram's
you
never
on the
won
Zion
anything.
thing.
He's a career loser.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I think Ingram's a really good player. All right. But
Okay,
there
what
seems
is
to
he-
be a
what
team
playoff game
hierarchy
has he played
thing.
in?
Okay, fine. But I mean, it's not like he's a 10-year loser. Like,
I am a BI fan, so I may come across as a little bit biased in this video, but I promise you I am not trying to be biased. I'm going to be 100% unbiased to this video. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to convince y'all B.I. is a good player. We already know he good. I'm trying to convince y'all that it's stupid to trade him. Basically, let's look at the roster for the Pelicans. Now, you got Eric Bledsoe, Lonzo Ball, B.I., Zion, Steven Adams. Off the bench, you have Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Kyra Lewis, Jackson Hayes, Willie Herman-Gomez, J.J. Redick. And what do you see out of all of these players? They're not good at anything that complements Zion or Brandon Ingram, except Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball is the only player on this team besides B.I. and Zion that complements the other team well. Lonzo can be a secondary creator. He can spot up and shoot at a high clip, and he can defend the best player on the perimeter. Eric Bledsoe, his percentage is misleading. He's shooting a high percentage from three, but that man can't shoot at all. He can't play defense. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, same way. Kyra Lewis is young, so I'm going to give him some time to develop. I didn't expect him to contribute anyway. Steven Adams is taking up the paint. Jackson Hayes should be in a damn G League. He's horrible. You know what I'm saying? So nobody on the team complements Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson. Brandon Ingram is shooting his lowest percentage at the rim he has ever had in his career, besides his rookie year, because he can't get to the rim, because it's so compacted. When you have Steven Adams as a center and Zion at the 4, the teams are going to shrink the floor. That's common sense. They have no spacing. And then when you have Eric Bledsoe, who can't shoot worth a lick outside from there, you have guys on the perimeter who can't shoot and guys in the paint who can't spread the floor. So they don't have nothing. They don't have defense, they don't have shooting, and they don't have depth. Pelicans have one of the worst benches in the league. That's why when you see the on and off numbers, the starters really have high on numbers and the bench have horrible, because they can't keep a lead to save their life. Josh Hart is the only guy who can complement these guys as well. That slipped from my mind. When teams struggle, we go straight to the players. You know what I'm saying? We don't see how the players play, how the team is constructed. That's what Bill Simmons got confused, because if you watch the Pelicans play like I do, you can see that this floor is so shrink down where you can't even make a basketball move. You gotta call a screen from Steven Adams just to get open, and Steven Adams is not pick and popping. So it's really you getting double team and trapped. Now they tried to negate this by having Zion kind of be on the ball instead of in the paint, so it opens up more driving lanes for Zion and more shooting pockets for other players. Thank you, Stan Van Gundy, for trying to be smart, be competent when you have a generational talent in Zion Williamson. But David Griffin gets no blame. I don't know why we think David Griffin is one of these great GMs, but he's not. He ain't no Rob Pelinka. He ain't no Jerry West. Got LeBron James, and that's it. He traded Drew Holiday for not even the worst version of Drew. Literally the worst version of any NBA guard. Eric Bledsoe is horrible. You trying to win now, so you're not playing your young guys, and you're trying to develop them at the same time where the starters are not playing some fourth quarter minutes. I don't know what the Pelicans are trying to do. Are they trying to win because they're not winning? Or are they trying to tank? Because that's gonna, what's the point? I don't understand why you're tanking. You have 2 all-stars on the team. And the main culprit, you can't blame Zion because he's the poster boy of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And Zion numbers are great, so you can't really blame Zion. Brandon Ingram numbers are still the exact same from last year, but the difference is that he doesn't have any spacing this year, and that goes a long way. So he's doing the same amount of things this year that he's doing last year with no spacing. I think he's improving. And a lot of people don't get that Brandon Ingram type players don't grow on trees. Y'all are so conditioned of just getting the best player available. Who at Brandon Ingram's age, 23, 5th year in the league, can really complement Zion. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a all-star already. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are similar to Brandon Ingram. They're all-stars. You know what I'm saying? Luka, MVP talent. There's no wing that can really do what Brandon Ingram does at that age. And the whole reason why you have Zion and Ingram together is because their primes are going to go like this. They're going to meet their primes at the same time, and they're going to be dominant for the next 5 to 7 years when they reach their prime. Yes, Gordon Hayward is similar to Brandon Ingram numbers-wise, but Gordon Hayward is 30. By the time Zion is 26, which is the prime, Gordon Hayward going to be 35, and Zion has no help. No, Brandon Ingram is 23, Zion is 20. By the time Brandon Ingram is 27, Zion going to be 24. The prime's going to reach, and that's going to be great for Pelicans basketball. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want to see these horrible trade packages talking about some Cam Reddish or some Kevin Huerter, or I don't care how many first-round picks. I guarantee that these players are not going to be better than Brandon Ingram unless you're talking about Cade Cunningham, who's a point guard, Jalen Green, Jalen Suggs. I don't see any of these players being better than Brandon Ingram. Y'all forgot how hard it is to be an all-star in this league, especially at 23. You know what I'm saying? So the whole point is to line up primes with Zion, and Brandon Ingram is the most capable of doing that. That's how you get chips for your team. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be another LeBron situation because he had nobody else with him in Cleveland. It's going to be another Anthony Davis situation. Pelicans fans, y'all remember that? Another Chris Paul situation. The best player Chris Paul has played with in New Orleans was David West. Pairing young talent together, and they're already good together, is great. Look at the OKC Thunder. All three of these players, James Harden, Russ, Kevin Durant, primes lined up at the same time, and they got to the championship. Yes, they didn't stick around because they didn't pay James Harden like some idiots, but the talent was there. That's why I like Boston with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Their primes are going in like that. Even Marcus Smart. I hope for the worst for Celtics fans, because you know what I'm saying? I'm a Laker fan. So, yes, Brandon Ingram should take some criticism of the Pelicans losing, because at the same time, if you have two all-stars on your team, you should be at least in playoff contention and not losing every damn game. But at the same time, you have to look at the bigger picture where the spacing is horrible for the Pelicans. The roster is horrible for the Pelicans. And Brandon Ingram and Zion are still producing good numbers at the same time with the first-year head coach Stan Van Gundy. And then they don't know who's going to be here next year, last year. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no stability because half the young players can develop good, but at the same time, you have better players playing over them. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Kyle Lewis, and they might get traded. So it's no stability in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? But that'll be all for this video, bro. Make sure you like and subscribe. I will be doing this every damn day, bro. We trying to go up, bro. I got inspired, bro. Half of y'all who was hating on my last video about calling out pure racism, don't care. You can leave this channel. I don't care. That'll be all for this video, bro. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. I'm out. Peace.